The year was 2147. Space was no longer silent. Every satellite, every radar, every telescope across Earth caught the same strange signal, a pulse of light moving through the dark void. At first, scientists thought it was just another star exploding far away, but the signal was too perfect, repeating every 47 seconds like someone or something trying to speak. Within hours, the world changed. The night skies shimmered with strange colors, and every screen on Earth flickered with a message in an unknown language. Then a deep metallic voice echoed through all frequencies. "Do not fear. We are here to protect you. A great danger is coming." People froze. Protect us from what? The governments called emergency meetings. The United Nations went silent for 2 days. News channels showed massive lights forming in the sky. Ships, hundreds of them, glowing like small moons. They hovered just outside Earth's orbit, surrounding the planet like guardians. The ships were huge, silver blue, and silent. No weapons were seen, no attacks made. The aliens called themselves the Alindra, claiming to be an ancient race of protectors from beyond the stars. At first, humanity felt awe and relief. Maybe this was the beginning of peace across worlds. But some people felt uneasy. The Alindra never explained who the danger was. Then one night, without warning, an asteroid appeared, a massive burning, heading straight for Earth. Before humans could react, one of the alien ships fired a brilliant blue beam and shattered it into dust. The world cheered, but a few scientists whispered in fear. That asteroid's path wasn't random. It was sent here, and someone out there already knew where Earth was. Days turned into weeks. The alien fleet remained above Earth, still silent except for one repeating message. Protection in progress. Do not interfere. Their ships formed a shining ring around the planet, blocking satellites and darkening half the stars in the night sky. World leaders demanded answers. Finally, one ship opened communication. A tall, silver-skinned figure appeared on every major screen. Commander Vorthal of the Alindra. His eyes glowed faint blue and his voice sounded calm, almost gentle. "Humanity," he said. "A predator species called the Devourers is coming. They consume planets, suns, and life itself. We came to save you." The words spread like fire. Fear and hope clashed across Earth. Many believed the aliens were heroes. Others whispered that no savior blocks your skies. Dr. Mira Lewis, a scientist from the Lunar Observatory, noticed strange readings. The alien ships were drawing massive energy from Earth's atmosphere. She tried to warn the UN. They are not building a shield. They are draining us. But before her warning could go public, her station went offline, every file deleted, her team missing. Meanwhile, Commander Vorthal announced a new phase of protection. Earth's defense satellites and nuclear weapons would be disabled to avoid panic. Humanity had no choice but to obey. That night, people looked up and saw the sky turning pale blue. The Alindra had activated their energy barrier, a shimmering wall around the world. Inside it, everything felt too quiet. Birds stopped flying. Compasses failed. Even the air seemed heavier. And somewhere deep inside the alien fleet, Commander Vorthal spoke privately to his officers. "They trust us. Begin the harvest." Inside the shimmering alien barrier, Earth felt like a cage of light. The sky pulsed faintly every few seconds, and strange humming sounds echoed from above. People tried to live normally, but something was wrong. Plants wilted faster, storms appeared out of season, and compasses spun endlessly. Dr. Mira Lewis wasn't dead. She had escaped the destroyed lab with a few survivors. Hiding in an underground bunker, she watched the alien activity through stolen data channels. What she saw made her heart freeze. The Alindra weren't protecting Earth. They were mining it. Their ships released invisible beams into the oceans, pulling energy from deep below the crust. Earth's magnetic core was weakening. "They're draining the planet," she whispered. "They'll leave us hollow." At the same time, a secret human space crew aboard the ship Odyssey managed to slip through a weak point in the alien barrier. As they drifted close to an Alindra vessel, they saw giant machines feeding on solar radiation, storing it in dark crystal reactors. It wasn't protection. It was harvesting. They recorded everything. But while transmitting the proof back to Earth, one alien patrol ship detected them. A sudden beam tore through the void, destroying the Odyssey before anyone could react. Only one message reached Earth before the explosion. A distorted voice, filled with static. They lied. "They're using us as bait." The world was shocked. For the first time, humans realized the Alindra might not be saviors. They were preparing for something bigger, darker, and far deadlier than themselves. Dr. Mira looked up at the glowing sky and whispered, "If they came to protect us, who will protect us from them?" The truth spread like wildfire. Hidden radio signals carried Mira's message across every continent. Governments that once trusted the Alindra now stood divided. But in the chaos, one voice united them. General Elias Trent, head of Earth Defense Command. "If we are trapped," he said, "then we'll break the cage ourselves." Under his command, a secret plan began, Project Helios. Scientists, engineers, hackers, and soldiers worked together in underground bases. Using fragments of fallen alien drones, they built new technology. Weapons powered by Earth's magnetic field. Humans were learning to fight back. Above, the Alindra tightened control. Their drones scanned the surface, their lights constantly moving across cities like watchful eyes. Anyone caught sending unauthorized signals vanished overnight. Still, the resistance grew. Dr. Mira decoded the barrier's frequency. It pulsed every 47 seconds, the same signal that had first brought the aliens here. That was their weakness. During those moments, the shield flickered for a fraction of a second. General Trent's plan was simple but deadly. Overload the barrier using a chain of nuclear reactors connected to Project Helios. If it worked, the alien ring would collapse. If it failed, Earth would burn. The world held its breath. At midnight, the operation began. Reactors roared to life. Energy surged through old power grids. The sky turned white as lightning cracked through the barrier. Alindra ships rushed to respond, too late. A blinding flash spread across the horizon. Then, silence. For the first time in months, humans saw real stars above. The barrier was broken. General Trent looked up and smiled faintly. They thought we needed protection. Now they'll see what we're really made of. The barrier shattered like glass and the night sky came alive with chaos. The Alindra fleet, once calm and silent, now roared in panic. Their protective formation broke apart as human ships launched from hidden bases, glowing with the blue energy of Project Helios. For the first time in history, mankind fought in the stars, small, fast, and fearless. Human pilots darted between giant alien cruisers, striking with precision and fire. The Alindra, caught off guard, underestimated the fury of a cornered species. Human vessels incoming, hundreds of them. An alien officer cried. They shouldn't have this technology, but they did. They had learned from their enemies. Then, without warning, the real threat arrived. From the darkness beyond Mars, a massive shadow fleet appeared. The Devourers. Their ships were enormous, made of black metal that absorbed light. Planets trembled in their path. The Alindra's proud armada turned their weapons outward, desperate to defend themselves. Human and alien ships both fired at the invaders, but the Devourers kept coming. Unstoppable. Endless. Energy blasts vanished into their hulls as if swallowed by a void. General Trent made a choice no leader should. He ordered the activation of Project Helios Core, a massive weapon built inside Earth's orbit. It would unleash every ounce of stored energy from the planet's magnetic field. Dr. Mira tried to stop him. "If you fire that, we'll destroy ourselves." Trent's voice was calm. "Then at least the universe will remember who we were." The weapon fired. A blinding wave of light erupted from Earth, tearing through the darkness. Alien ships vanished. The Devourers screamed into nothingness. But as the light faded, so did the Earth's blue glow. Silence fell across the galaxy. The once bright Earth now floated in space, its surface dim and scarred, yet still alive. The alien fleets were gone. The Devourers had been erased. Nothing but dust drifting among the stars. For days, no signal came from the surface. Then, faintly, a human voice broke through the static. It was Dr. Mira Lewis. "This is Earth Command. We're still here." The world had survived. The magnetic core was weakened, but life remained. Cities lay in ruins, yet people rose from the ashes, rebuilding with bare hands and unbroken hearts. Commander Vorthal's damaged ship drifted near the moon, powerless and silent. When communication finally opened, his hollow voice spoke. "You destroyed them all, even the Devourers." "But how?" Mira's reply was calm, almost cold. "You wanted to protect us, but we were never the weak ones." Vorthal looked down at the scarred planet, smoke rising, oceans glowing faintly blue. He realized the truth too late. Humanity had become something the universe would remember forever. Within weeks, Earth's systems began transmitting a new signal, a simple repeating message, echoing across galaxies. To all who come to save us, don't. Alien civilizations listened in silence. Some called Earth dangerous, others called it sacred, but none dared approach. Dr. Mira stood beneath the darkened sky, watching the faint light return to the horizon.